Can I get a Hoya? Hey, Hoya. Can I get a Hoya? He's probably gonna ruin Christmas. He's super such loser. Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya? Hoya, Hoya, Hoya. Holy fuck.
I got your back. Switching mags.
My first game. It's my first game.
Changing mags.
What about power? Look at him. He's a sick man. Huh? There he is. Now time for the schedule crowd.
We've secured the lead. Our UAV is orbiting the area. Throwing flash grenades. The enemy has the lead.
No!
Oh, you fucking pussy. You fucking walking around with a shotgun like a bitch.
Our
little
more strike is
bitch.
inbound.
Pussy. I need to drop that 30 bomb right here.
Friendly UAV online. Our counter UAV is active.
Yeah. Oh. Hey.
Friendly counter UAV is online.
What?
Friendly UAV on station.
You're a bitch. How do you make with a
Enemy
fucking
UAV
shotgun?
overhead.
Bitch ass boy. You're really a bitch, kid.
Enemy UAV active. We've lost the lead. Vocal. Lost half the field. Fight back. Enemy in the
Too bad.
Crack sighted.
And then it's going up. Ready Tuesday. Well, it's an arrangement here.
This kid's a bitch, bro. Fucking walking around with a shotgun.
Pressure from the
He has
same side
13
that
kills
Jalen
too.
Jones is on.
Fucking weak ass.
Enemy
Lawrence
UAV
told us
overhead.
Friday that Zay Jones is the guy that can fly and get down the field. Instead, they go underneath
Hostile
the
UAV in the area.
to hustle to spike the football. 10 seconds to go. Lawrence gets him lined up. And I guess that just makes it an easier field goal attempt.
Fucking pussy.
You're down 13. Not throw one to the end zone, but Peterson playing it conservatively, and now we'll send out Patterson.
You've got to hold the ball if you throw it in the end zone and with the pass rushers. And that time, Chandler Jones had moved down over the left guard. So he was trying to get direct access to Trevor Lawrence in his old ball throw.
And a reminder, Jacksonville does get the football to begin the second half, so that certainly could have played into Peterson's decision-making as well. 44-yard attempt, and Patterson is good. He's now 12 out of 13 on the season. 20-10 at the half. Halftime is next after these first half highlights from Verizon and a word from your local station.
Ironic, gentlemen, struggling with
Hostile care package deployed.
Verizon's new welcome unlimited plan for just $30. Yeah, it's their best unlimited plan. Network you want for $30?
Everyone can get Verizon for just $30 a line, and now's the time to switch, because you'll get up to $960 only on Verizon, the official 5G network of the NFL.
A new episode of Ghosts, Thursday after Young Sheldon on CBS.
On CBS, baby. Fuck, bro.
Understand that in the man from Paris. It's got the power you want. You didn't rob that thing.
Going portable radar!
Friendly UAV online.
No way!
You're losing ground.
What the heck?
See your Southern Nevada
Ghost activated. Our UAV is
Bingo.
within the area.
And Nevada's closed primaries only make matters worse.
600,000 into
Friendly counter UAV.
He stuck me! He fucking stuck me, asshole!
power to political party bosses.
I mean, you fools are fucking dog shit, bro.
I'm watching the Raider game, dog.
Complete dog
Fuck
shit.
off.
You're a bitch for fucking camping in a fucking area with a fucking shotgun. Literally in a fucking doorway, aiming down like the fucking little bitch you are. You're fucking weak as shit, kid. Yeah, grow some fucking nuts.
Oh, yeah!
Yeah, bro, he said.
$2 million working for a long-time lobbyist that represents big oil.
Adam Laxall gets rich, the oil companies get rich, and we get bitch. If he's working for them, I know he's not working for us.
I'm Catherine Cortez Masto, and I approve this message. T-Bird Jewels, your jewelry headquarters.
There's one day bigger than Sunday.
Election Day, Tuesday, November 8th. Now is the chance to make your voice heard.
The issues that matter most to you will be decided this election.
The stakes are real for all of us.
NFL teams across the league are utilizing their stadiums for voting.
You up for some search and rescue modes?
Votes for more information.
And vote in the November 8th election.
After this TDM, we'll do some search and rescue.
We're leaving. Your mom, she reminds me of you. You think that was smart or dumb? Dumb.
Don't miss a new Young Sheldon, Thursday on CBS.
Everybody's talking.
Has he seen us?
About So Help Me Todd.
They're trying to scare us, but we don't scare.
What's the next to be perfect?
It's exhausting.
A new So Help Me
Hello?
Todd, Thursday after Ghost.
Hello?
on
Is anybody
CBS.
there?
CBS Sports presents the Verizon Halftime Report.
Hello? Hello?
And who would have thunk it that Matthew Stafford and that guy to go, Tom Brady, will be competing for a championship at this point in the season. Still might be able to get it done. We'll find out late game here on CBS. Rams at the Buccaneers as we welcome you back to our media studio and the Verizon Halftime Report. It is the network that America relies on. Back here in Studio 43.
Back here in Studio 43, ladies and gentlemen, we got Los Angeles Rams. Alright, boys and girls and boys that want to be girls and girls that want to be boys. We are going to be great today.
They used to call this back in the day with the Giants and Bills. No, they didn't. Oh, man. You can see what this athlete looks like right here.
Can show you what this athlete looks like right here inside my pants hole. Oh my god. Oh my god. Pull out the switch! You kill you, bitch!
Dolphins, Bears, Tua Tagovailoa with a dime to Tyreek Hill, 3-yard touchdown.
Ooh, no scope the heck out of that dude. His man is on the floor.
Who takes it in 25 yards. The Bears are actually playing well in this one, even though the Dolphins are up 21-17.
Speaking of Phil, he just got passed, I think.
What? How's that miss, bro?
We got Mac Jones finding Andre Stevenson for the 3-yard touchdown pass. Nice catch, 13 to
Come on, hurry!
It's a different game now.
I know it's a different game. Please, I'm trying to do my highlight here, Phil, okay? Austin Eckler's going to take this over from 1 yard out in second and a half, and they lead 14.
Tiger 4 inbound.
Alrighty, man.
No way, he killed me as my shit was hitting, bro.
He's got 3 touchdowns on the first half. Last time a running back did that, 1997.
I'm going in, fuck it. I'm going in, fuck it.
All right, NFC North matchup. Packers, Lions, Aaron Rodgers drops back. Interception on this one. Interception for him. The Lions will come back and take advantage. How about this? Wide open Shane Zylstra from Goff. 1-yard TD. Lions up 8-0.
Washington Commanders hosting the Minnesota Vikings. Kirk Cousins finds Justin Jefferson. Touchdown. That put Minnesota up 7-3.
Alrighty, guys, how about Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs? Man, this duo is quite impressive, and they got started early, and they kept going often. Take a look at this. This is going to be like a double move on Sauce Gardner. Right there, and that's to a young defensive back who is uber aggressive. That was the first completion of the day. Here comes Josh Allen now moving around. Finding Steph Diggs along the sideline. And again, here he is on time right now to Steph Diggs. This is the comfort that you have with a receiver that you trust. And Josh Allen's 13 of 22, 163 yards. Bad interception at the beginning of this game, but then he came back and started running the ball. And I felt like Ken Dorsey, their offensive coordinator, felt like they had to get into the game running the ball, and that's exactly what he's done.
No doubt about it. The Raiders are one of those teams that have not fulfilled expectations this year, but I have to make an apology. I did my top 5 receiver list. Devontae Adams was on the outside again. He was proving me wrong. That young man is balling out, and it looks like that Derek Carr is looking for him early and often.
And they need to get that offense uncorked. I'll tell you, Zach Wilson in the first half of this game, without question about him, has been very, very good with his accuracy, with his decision-making, and honestly, they're going to need him in the second half to make a play. Because right now, against that front court defense, the Jets are hanging in there. They can stop the running of Josh Allen, but they're not giving up any big plays. Zach Wilson, it's an opportunity in the second half to do something.
Good job by him. Derek Carr, after that beatdown they had, everybody blaming Derek Carr. What can you do today? Extremely sharp, 223 yards, 2 touchdowns already. And then Josh Allen, you said the mistakes. 2 really got into the 3 days. And the one today
overhead.
And backed him off.
Yeah, you're right about
that. Are still committed to your top 5.
I have and Nick Burleson on Twitter. Come holla at me.
Eat a dick.
CBS Sports presents
Change your mind.
Verizon Halftime Report.
Bitch, I'm turned the fuck up, bitch. Let's go. Fuck you.
Our UAV is orbiting the area.
I want that platinum, baby.
The heroes who have risked their lives
Keep it shining.
protect ours. Our son died just
Give me that. No. Give me that shit.
Write us online.
Your communities are our communities.
Oh fuck, oh fuck.
Is our fight.
Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. I fucked up. Oh fuck, oh fuck.
Friendly SAE on the way.
Sports presents.
Friendly missile inbound. Friendly UAV online. Friendly UAV
Back
on
here for the
station.
Verizon halftime
Hostile
report.
UAV.
Big game on CBS. Rams at the Buccaneers coming your way at 4:25 p.m. Eastern. Coach Coward, two teams at the crossroads for their season.
Talking about the sense of urgency for both of them. They're thinking about the chance to follow the Rams and their offensive line dilemma that they have. Matthew Stafford being sacked in an enormous amount of time. They make it Cam Akers back. And for how about Tom Brady?
Hell yeah, just keep coming and standing there, you doofy ass motherfucker.
Trying to salvage their season. So this is a game between two marquee teams that are looking at the crossroads.
Oh, you thought that dolphin dive was doing something?
In terms of the psyche of both these teams.
That was a real smooth dolphin dive you did there, brother. I need all of you. All of you to keep. Oh, man.
All right, folks, and the Verizon halftime report continues.
Requesting recon flyover.
Copy. UAV is on station. Recon online.
Oh, they're still coming. Look at it.
What are you doing in Tulsa?
You don't even know. Bet you they won't even notice me.
We'll be making money hand over fist.
Requesting airstrike.
Oh, they're dope.
Target marked.
Solid copy. Tiger 4 launching SAE. Inbound now.
Launching sonar.
UAV is being fuel.
No
Easy
hits.
at this time.
Oh, man.
Made in Italy, like my old man.
Our UAV is orbiting the area. Friendly SAE inbound. Friendly cruise missile deployed.
Polarization.
Extremism. You see it everywhere.
Friendly war strike on the way.
600,000.
Well done.
From having a voice in general election candidates.
Giving more power to the political party bosses than the people of Nevada.
Hell yeah. Oh.
By opening primaries. Creating more choices on the general election ballot.
Please, vote yes on question 3.
As Nevada families struggle, what are Jim Marchant's priorities? To make abortions illegal and allow insurance companies to charge women more than men. Marchant would rather embrace a radical agenda than help Nevada families. But Cisco Aguilar is running for Secretary of State to get us relief now. Cisco will empower small businesses in our hardest hit communities and be a Secretary of State we can all trust. Cisco Aguilar for Secretary of State.
Stay tuned for Sports Wrap immediately following the game on 8 News Now.
Let's take a look at the State Farm first half highlight. Derek Carr on target. This one to Devontae Adams. And then a second touchdown to Adams. Jacksonville trying to hang in it with Lawrence connecting with former Raider Zay Jones. It led to a touchdown from Travis Etienne. And at the half, it's a 20-10 Las Vegas advantage. Back in the broadcast booth with the Hall of Famer James Lofton. I'm Andrew Catalog. We're here from Aditi Kinkabwala coming up. You know, I did a double take when you said you thought Devontae Adams might get 20
I meant 30.
I mean, wow.
You know, it's just trying to put a number there that would be impressive. And I think for the Raiders, when they talked about last week's ball game against the New Orleans Saints, everybody was flat. Nobody was aggressive. So we got a chance to see that. And Devontae Adams held up his end of the bargain. Josh Jacobs had 10 rushing attempts. And Trevor Lawrence, 0 turnovers. You know, he did have the mishandle on the little toss, pitch toss to Hasty. But other than that, clean first half by Lawrence, which has kept them in the ball game. Now they get a chance to have the ball to start the third quarter and continue that offensive movement that they had closing out the first half.
Even numbers from the quarterback's car and Lawrence, and it will be Jacksonville football to begin the second half. Carlson boots it away. We had some light rain fall during halftime. Here's Agnew on the return, and he's got some room. Agnew at midfield and finally dragged down from behind. They missed Jamal Agnew the last couple of games. He was out with a knee injury. Happy to get him back. A 53-yard return.
We saw Jamal on Friday. They just used him in a few plays late in practice. And I saw him on the field before the game. I said, you can't fool me. I knew you were going to play today. So he got a big return there, and this is a huge boost. Because the offense normally lines up at about the 25 or 30-yard line. That's where we're going to get the ball. And when that returner goes past you, it's the best feeling in the world because you're going, we got even better field position than I thought.
They'll start this drive at the Las Vegas 45-yard line. Lawrence keeping it himself, and he takes a big hit from Denzel Perriman. Let's check in with Aditi Kinkabwala.
Well, it's interesting, Andrew. You just talked about Trevor Lawrence taking off right there. Josh McDaniels.
Look at your pussy ass. Mama raised a bitch, didn't she?
Devontae Adams got going. He said, we're moving him around. We have to keep moving him around. But Doug Peterson told me the issue with the Jaguars is
requesting recon flyover.
we're taking Alpha. Much time to throw.
Enemy securing
It's a good
Charlie.
point. Carr really had all day back there in the first half. No one sack for Jacksonville's defense. And the flag is down. Nice catch by Kirk along the sideline. Marker in. Zeke Robertson. If it stands, is a 12-yard gain.
Focus on line. We control two objectives.
Andrew, when you can throw
Friendly
a 12-yard
airstrike on the way.
and throw it on in line like Trevor Lawrence did then, you talk about all the throws. This is one of those all the throws comments that NFL evaluators are always looking at, and a great catch by Christian Kirk to get those secure that ball as he went to the ground.
First and 10 from the 28. Lawrence right back to Kirk. Kirk is tackled by Yassine.
Friendly UAV on station.
7-yard gain. We take a look at the numbers. The Raiders with 251 yards of offense in that first half. 12 first downs, a far cry from what they did a week ago when they were shut out by the Saints.
Online and off the AO.
Good start to
Enemy
the second
taking
half
Charlie.
for Jacksonville. Second down and 3. ETN. A little quiet.
We're losing Charlie.
If he gets a good spot,
SAE ready to launch.
to a first down.
I know we didn't have a lot of rain at halftime, but it will be interesting to see if players slip a little bit as the field obviously is a little bit moist. You're going to have the sun out to kind of burn it off a little bit, but let's see how this field holds up. There's ETN kind of footing isn't too bad right there. Statly needs to get that guy out of the hole for him, though.
Only rained about a minute during the half. ETN was just short, 3rd and 1. He picks up the first down. Spun down by Perriman. Brandon Sheriff with a good block along the way, and the drive continues for Jacksonville.
You know, when you're as talented as ETN, there's a temptation to try and bounce every run, to make it a bigger run. But to understand,
Objective Bravo.
pick up
Enemy
2 yards.
taking Bravo.
That's essentially what you have to do to get those first downs. They continue to move the sticks. So a really smart run by Travis Etienne on that last play.
An area of the field where Jaguars fans watch closely. The red zone. Lawrence has struggled in the red zone. See how he does here. Quick pass to Ingram. Ahead. And Ingram does a good job after the catch. Entering today, Lawrence with 3 red zone interceptions. Most in the NFL, and there's a good Raider down in the field.
You're off, wait till
Perriman, the 8th-year linebacker out of Miami.
Enemy's taking Charlie.
You know, I know he's the first-round pick with the Giants. A lot was expected of him. Fell short of those expectations a little bit due to injury and performance. But I really like what he's done down here with Jacksonville. And the fact that he's signed that 1-year kind of, quote, proven deal.
Taking Charlie.
I didn't get those 1-year proof.
Where? You're a coochie
You
boy.
watch him at practice. And talking to people on the staff, he does everything that you asked him to do. I saw a little feature that he did with one of the people who worked in the staff. They ride around the stadium and they ask him questions. And that personality just bubbles over. Not that we're looking for guys who win a personality competition, but it's important in the locker room that guys like each other and they're all headed in the same direction. He's one of those players that I think you want to build around.
Thurman was able to walk off under his own power. It's 2nd down and 1. Play number 7 on the opening drive of the 2nd half with the sun creeping through the clouds here in Jacksonville. Lawrence to Etienne. He sneaks through for a 1st down. 1st and goal for Jacksonville.
You know, I love what you just said about him being sneaky, because he has sneaky power. Because once you go in there and you're kind of stopped initially to have that power to get going again.
No huddle, back to Etienne.
Oh, a couple flags. That always signals holding to me against the offense.
68. 10-yard penalty.
Critical call against the right guard Sheriff, his first holding penalty of the season.
But you know, you're in practice and you're working on your goal line stuff inside, and you're on the 2-yard line. All of a sudden, the next play, move it back to the 12-yard line. Saying, we just had a holding call. This is how we're going to handle that situation, so that you don't break out over it all. We really get in the end zone. You've got to still believe the 12-yard line. 1st and goal that you can get it in the end zone.
Planting sonar.
1st and goal from the 11. Lawrence to Kirk, has to catch at the 9. It's 2. I mentioned earlier that the Raiders' defense in goal-to-go situations has not made a stop this year. Opponents are 14 for 14 scoring touchdowns. Goals to go against Las Vegas.
Throwing the ball down here. 3 red zone interceptions, the most in the NFL. Let's see if he continues to be smart with the ball. If it's not there, throw it away. Sail it, like Doug Peterson said.
If it's there, throw it. If not, sail it. 2nd and goal. Lawrence throws it. He's got it for a touchdown to Christian Kirk. Didn't need to sail that one. And the Jaguars are back within 4.
Everybody talks about, oh, we want to make a bunch of halftime adjustments. No, you make halftime commitments. You already have a game plan. What are you going to run in the 2nd half, 3rd and 4th quarters that you had practiced all week long? A nice opening drive in the 3rd quarter for Doug Peterson.
The ball by Patterson is good. There is a flag down at the line of scrimmage. Against Las Vegas.
Change your back.
5th touchdown this season for Christian Kirk. All 5 have come in the red zone.
Offside. Defense number 33. Jacksonville is elected to take it on the kickoff. Timeout.
All right, so Doug Peterson doesn't want to go for 2 from the 1. He'll take the extra point. Trevor Lawrence and the Jags now within 3.
Online and off the AO. Enemy UAV overhead.
COVID-19. Some people get it, and some people can get it bad. And for those who do get it bad, it may be because they have a high risk factor, such as heart disease, diabetes, being overweight, asthma, or smoking. Even if symptoms feel mild, these factors can increase your risk of COVID-19 turning severe. So if you're at high risk and test positive, don't wait. Ask your healthcare provider right away if an authorized oral treatment is right for you.
Spicy buns.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Seasoning. Spicy jalapenos. Ooh, spicy fries. Boy, Arby's getting loose with the spice on the new Diablo. Arby's, we have the meat.
We're getting hit
I'd
hard.
like to thank our sponsor, Liberty Mutual.
Operator,
Customize your car insurance so you only pay Missiles ready? Go! Only pay for
Hostile
what you
airstrike incoming.
You'll find
Enemy
products
UAV back. Enemy UAV overhead.
26,000 veterans
Mission
and military
failed.
spouses
Return to
working.
base.
And our No Minute discount program saves military members and spouses 10% every day of the year. At Lowe's, our dedication to you is limitless.
Thursday on a new Ghosts. The role of Pete is played by...
When the arrows punctured my neck, I urinate.
This guy.
Sure, why not?
We're gonna need more shorts.
A new Ghosts. After Young Sheldon. Thursday on CBS.
New CBS Wednesday. We can start an uprising.
We could do damage, yeah.
Those are the people that are dangerous.
This can't be happening.
People will run around the beach like Jean-Claude Van Damme. A new Survivor Wednesday on CBS and streaming on Paramount+.
Week 9 continues on Fox and CBS, then tonight on NBC. Tune in tomorrow for Monday Night Football on ESPN. Stream games live on your mobile phone with NFL Plus.
This broadcast is copyrighted by NFL Productions for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the consent of NFL Productions is prohibited.
It's prohibited. What's up, Bobby?
Christian Kirk, his 6th catch of the day is a touchdown, and now we've got a 3-point game early in the 3rd quarter. Patterson kicking it off, the breeze picking up just a bit here in Jacksonville. Short kick and returnable. That is Abdullah on the return and brought down by Andrew Winger. And more on Christian Kirk. Let's go down to Aditi.
Andrew, before the game, I caught Kirk warming up with those strobe glasses that both Marvin Jones and Evan Engram have been sporting. He said this is the first week he tried them only because Jones and Engram talk so much trash. They supposedly make it harder to catch the ball, create a few distractions. Kirk said to me, you always have to try something to stay on top.
You know, back in the late 70s, we had the disco ball. So, very similar, I would assume.
That's how you practiced on a Friday night at the club. Fans making some noise. Raiders are backed up to begin this drive. Jacobs trying to bring them out. Collision there with Cisco and an 8-yard run for Jacobs.
You know, the one thing that young teams don't lack is a willingness to hit. And I'm talking about all 11 guys out there on defense. You come up and you want to smack those runners. You want to take the receivers down hard. You know, when you're a veteran player, you get a little softer around the edges and learn to form tackle, but you could just see the guys are slinging their bodies into trying to stop these runners today.
Raiders have scored on 4 consecutive possessions. 2nd down and 2. To Jacobs, oh, he's got a hole, and he's got a 1st down. Still going all the way out across the 40-yard line. A 15-yard run for Josh Jacobs. Rayshon Jenkins missed the tackle.
But Rayshon Jenkins got just enough of him because Josh Jacobs, with that great vision, was able to jump cut back to his right, and he saw a hole open up. He's going, normally you don't get holes like this. It's like pulling your car in a 2-car garage, and you got a little golf cart.
There's the possession chart. 4 consecutive scores for Las Vegas. Jacobs gets a breather, and Zamir White is in at running back. It's a pitch to White. Just his 6th carry of the season, and he is pushed back. Aluakad right in the middle of it for the Jacksonville defense. Aluakad entered the day 4th in the NFL in tackles.
You know, in college, you talk about trying to get all 11 guys in the frame. When you're watching film at the end of the play, and you look at this tackle, and you got about 5 or 6 guys right there. So you got a lot of hustle running to that football, trying to keep the Raiders from getting a big play and get Jacksonville back in this game and get the ball back after this possession.
Loss of 1 on the play. Jacobs is back in at running back. And now Adams motions behind Carr. Carr will connect with Adams. Slips a tackle. No. Could not stay on his feet. Another tackle for Aluakad. Adams had a little bit of room to run there, but Aluakon did just enough. His 8th tackle.
Yes, that's a completion, but it's not a totally accurate pass. Thrown a little bit too far out in front of Devontae Adams. You know, that's one of those ones that every time you run it during a walkthrough or in practice, you don't have that intensity that the defense is really coming after you. Because the defense is not going to run into Devontae Adams at practice, but in the game, they're going after him, so that ball has to really be stuck right on his chest.
Trevor Lawrence trying to get the ball back, hoping his defense makes a play on 3rd down and 11. Play clock at 1. Carr takes the snap. Has time. Fires a strike, and it's incomplete. Cisco had it in his hands. And those are the types of plays that the Jaguars have not been making over the last 5 games.
And Cisco, when he was at Syracuse, it seems like he played like he had glue on his hands. He was able to intercept almost everything. That time, I really believe when you don't look it in like that, your eyes are up and you're looking at the path in front of you. And he's thinking, I could have been all the way in the end zone. I've been practicing this dance since week 3 that I haven't been able to use. Missed opportunity for the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Cisco had a pick 6 in Philadelphia, nearly had another one there. And you're right, at Syracuse, 13 interceptions for Cisco. As Cole boots one, we'll see where they spot it. It goes out of bounds. Jaguars are getting the football back at their own 17-yard line, down by 3.
So?
The new iPhone 14 Pro. It's amazing.
Yep, the camera's incredible. And you'll get our best deal.
Nice, but everyone should get it.
Everyone can get it.
Every new customer.
And every existing customer.
Every iPhone.
Every iPhone.
Every iPhone.
Every iPhone.
Okay, my work here is done. Everyone gets the best deal on every iPhone.
Best one yet.
Everyone gets AT&T's best deals on every iPhone, including up to $800 off iPhone 14 Pro.
Are you filming so many jobs?
Because your lives are forever entwined.
Darling, please be mine.
Love entwined. Exclusively at K.
When Wingstop made a chicken sandwich, you know they wouldn't make just one. Now you can have 12 new sauce and toss favorites, like lemon pepper, mango habanero, and OG hot. So try the new chicken sandwich for only $5.49 at Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings.
This is Antonelli's Cheese Shop, and we're the Antonellis.
We chose our Spark Cash Plus card from Capital One because we earn unlimited 2% cash back on every purchase.
And with no preset spending limit, our purchasing power adapts to our business needs. What's in your wallet?
Ordinary tissues burn when Theo blows, so Puffs Plus Lotion rescued his nose. With up to 50% more lotion, Puffs brings soothing relief. A nose in need deserves Puffs Indeed, America's #1 lotion tissue.
I'm telling you that I shut the slider last night.
So we just own a cat now?
I closed it.
Why don't we check the replay?
No. That's... Come on.
This What Really Happened replay is brought to you by Progressive. One thing no one would challenge, saving money when you bundle home and auto with Progressive.
Just gonna get the cat.
What's up, puppy? You good?
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Progressive. The right call to protect your home and car. Grey Goose. Vive la vodka. And by AT&T 5G. Fast, reliable, secure.
The only thing is, the password.
Salute to Service Day here in Jacksonville. And after falling behind 17-0, the Jaguars have come all the way back to get within 3. 7:02 to go in the third quarter.
Remember I told you, you don't look at the scoreboard until they put all the zeros up. You just continue to play, and to the Jaguars' credit, with the young unit, that's what they've done.
On first down, it's a play fake. Lawrence throwing on the run, connects with Luke Farrell. And he's got a first down for Jacksonville. Just his second catch of the season.
Bro.
Trying to duplicate what they did on their last drive, James.
They started with that huge kickoff return from Jamal Agnew, gave him great field position right around midfield. And then you're going to watch what I call a billboard quarterback. Planting that back foot, throwing the ball like he's trying to pose for pitchers that they're going to put on their advertising. Come see the Jaguars play. Doug Peterson likes what he sees.
On first down, running with ETN, and he runs right into Max Crosby for a yard on the play. How about the previous play, James, when Lawrence rolled left and connected with Luke Farrell? He told us in our meetings on Friday that he feels really confident rolling left because it's supposed to be a more difficult throw, but he's practiced it so much.
Because he has to turn his hips and get them around. And the other reason that he likes rolling to the left in this ball game, Max Crosby is on his right.
Ingram comes off for Jacksonville, 2nd down and 7. Quick pass to Zay Jones. And Jones is wrapped up by Duron Harmon. 5-yard pickup. 3rd down coming for Jacksonville. So far today, they are 5 for 8 on 3rd down.
That's how it is.
You've got options on this 3rd down. 3rd down and a medium length, 3 yards to go. You can actually run the ball if you can spread them out enough. I give my quarterback options here from Doug Peterson.
Go look for someone else, something else to play that.
Lawrence has time. Now chased from behind by Chandler Jones, throws on the run and completes it. Big 3rd down play to Marvin Jones, a gain of 12.
Marvin Jones is the type of guy that you want to throw to in clutch situations. That's 4 receptions for him today. I think that gives him 460 for his career, and that's the type of player that when he's covered on 3rd down, you put the ball in his area, make it a catchable pass, he's going to come up with it even though there's contact right when the ball is getting there on him.
Starting to drizzle a little bit here in Jacksonville. ETN picks up a couple. Andrew Billings, one of the first to get there for Las Vegas. Inside the NFL, the show the pros watch. Tuesday, streaming exclusively on Paramount Plus. And ETN hobbles off as the rain intensifies just a little bit here in Jacksonville.
Yeah, he got twisted up a little bit like a pretzel there in the bottom of the pile. And sometimes you come up and you don't know what's wrong with your leg. You don't know if your knee's hurting, your ankle's hurting, or if it's your back.
Well, you got it covered.
I try to.
Jermichael Hasty comes in to replace ETN. Lawrence throws, he's got his man, and another 1st down. This one to Dan Arnold. 18 yards for Jacksonville.
Big completions, being able to read the coverage. That all starts with the offensive line. Think about it. Trevor Lawrence today has been able to throw that ball. Yes, he's getting pounded right there after he releases it, but they're giving him just enough time to be able to look down the field, to plant that back foot and fire away.
Cleveland Burrow, the big hit, but Lawrence 4 out of 4 for 50 yards on this drive. Here's Hasty. His extra effort gets him to the 22-yard line. Matthew Butler and Luke Masterson, a couple of rookies, make the tackle for Las Vegas, and ETN still getting looked at on the sideline.
And when you trade James Robinson away, you don't have that viable number 2. Jermichael Hasty came into the game, 9 carries, 82 yards, 61 of those on 1 carry, so not a lot of time, but they have confidence in him. I think they're going to throw it right here.
Play number 8 on the drive, they run it. And Jonathan Abram comes up to make the play for Las Vegas.
I said, I think they should have thrown it.
2.5 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter.
And you have to wonder, Hasty, who's not a big back, if he's in the backfield on a must-throw situation, do you just blitz and try and run over him? Because if you do, can he pick up that defender as the blitz picker up?
We asked Trevor Lawrence about Hasty on Friday. He said he's done a good job for us in the passing game. We'll see if they throw it here on 3rd and 4. Lawrence, good protection, finds his man, and another 1st down. Christian Kirk picks up 7 on his 7th catch of the day.
You know, we talked about Hasty. Watch him right here. He's going to step up and and make a block here as that guy comes through. Throws that little body in there, bounces back a little bit. It's like a rubber ball once Denzel Perryman hit him. And it's funny for Denzel Perryman, who's 5'10", normally doesn't see a guy who's smaller than he is or shorter than he is coming up to try and block him.
ETN back in the game. 10 straight completions for Trevor Lawrence. And they run it with ETN on the right side, inside the 10, spins at the 7, and is finally tackled at the 6. 8-yard run for ETN. Blake Martinez on the stop.
You know, watching Travis Etienne on this last play, you would have never known that he was hurt. And once he saw a lot of green grass out in front of him, he didn't realize he had been hurt a couple plays ago. There was a little extra giddy up in his step, so he got to the edge right there. And a nice job by the offensive line on a wide play. You've got to move your feet, because if you don't move your feet, those yellow flags are going to come out. You're going to grab and hold, but a great job by the O-line.
2nd and 2. ETN. Looks like he's got enough for a first down. Perriman on the tackle with 30 seconds to go in quarter number 3. And they haven't signaled first down yet. Looks like he's just short.
Yeah, and Doug Peterson walked down there to see how much distance he had to go before he gets his play caller, and he's probably telling Trevor, take a look at it. You think we got a crease, go with it.
Don't have to snap it. They won't. It'll be 3rd and inches when we come back. Through 3 quarters, we've got a good one here in Jacksonville. 20-17 Raiders.
New Wednesday, Dr. Julius France.
Amazing Race, Wednesday after Survivor on CBS.
Don't miss the new Young Sheldon, Thursday, 8/7 Central on CBS.
Catherine Cortez Masto and Nancy Pelosi ran up a huge reckless spending on projects outside Nevada. COVID checks for criminals, causing soaring inflation and higher prices at everything from groceries to gas. And it's getting worse. Who's paying Costly Catherine's bill? Costly Catherine voted for billions in higher taxes on low and middle-income families. Nevada.
No way, you're sitting in a corner.
Extravagant bill. Senate Leadership Fund is responsible for the content of this advertisement.
He says he won't raise taxes, but he already did 3 times. Our schools are failing and are some of the most dangerous in America. And when our state faced a crisis, he took care of his friends at our expense. Has failed us.
It's time to make our schools safe again, stop the tax increases, and end the corruption in the government. It's time to take our state back.
Joe Lombardo for governor.
Pay-to-play politician Steve Sisolak is corrupt.
Visual on the
appeals to his campaign donors and lined his own pockets with a no-bid contract while he was governor. Sisolak's policies are even worse. Sisolak pushed for higher fuel taxes, higher sales taxes, and higher payroll taxes. And his lockdown small business jobs. Steve Sisolak gets campaign cash. We get the shaft.
Politicians lie. You can always trust your eyes. Biden's border is not secure. Crime is rising and we're all less safe.
Approaching your
Enemy in the area.
I fought for America in Iraq. And I fought for Nevada as Attorney General. Now I'm fighting for my family and yours. Nevada senators shouldn't be a partisan rubber stamp. We have to save America. I'm and I approve this message.
With James Lofton, the Technology
No way, bro.
I'm Andrew Catalan. Jaguars have been on the comeback trail and driving here.
Friendly UAV
3rd
online.
and inches. Evan Ingram
Our
was
counter UAV is
with a
active.
back injury, but looking good. He's back on the field for this big 3rd down play.
You've got 3rd and a foot. You've got a quarterback who's 6 feet 6 inches tall. Take that snap from under the center, stick that ball out, get your first down.
Instead, they flick it to ETN at the 5, cuts it up, and in! Touchdown!
Damn, they just got up, bro. Raiders are
touchdown of
over.
the day for Travis Etienne.
Last time they tried a toss in short yardage around Max Crosby's side, he made a tackle in the backfield. This time, it looked like student body, band, drill team, everybody going to the right because you've got so many blockers out in front of Etienne here. All he has to do is make one touch.
12-play scoring drive, and Patterson's extra point is good.
Nice, damn.
On Jacksonville's first 3 possessions, 1 fumble, 2 punts, and no points. But on the last 4 possessions, 3 touchdowns and a field goal, and they have taken a 24.
Personal foul. Defense number 97. Jacksonville take the 15 yards on the kickoff. Timeout.
That's on Andrew Travis Etienne, his second rushing touchdown of the day. And the Jaguars now up 24-20.
Incoming track!
Come on, bro. What the fuck do I gotta do? Gotta use a sniper. Hold on. 7-2 is already pushed. Oh no, come on, man. What is going on?
I'm following you.
We're headed to the playground.
Yeah, we're going to the playground. Have fun. Just like that.
You think I've never been to the playground? Shop Best Buy and experience the magic of giving a perfect gift.
It's a good day to start something new. To brush away gray in 5 easy minutes. To put yourself out there and always put your best face forward. Just for men, mustache, and beard.
Some things leave you guessing. We have Let's work out email marketing by analyzing data from billions of emails to offer suggestions on how to improve engagement and revenue. Guess less and sell more.
Friendly UAV on station.
Buying a home? Rocket Mortgage will cover 1% of your rate next year. At no cost to you, saving you hundreds, even thousands, with Inflation Buster. That's more mini vacations, a lot more lattes, more date nights. Plus, if rates drop within 3 years of your home purchase, you get exclusive savings with Great Drop Advantage. That's more cash you save when you buy today and refinance tomorrow. Visit inflationbuster.com to get started.
Go to NFLshop.com.
Our UAV is orbiting the area. Friendly UAV
Trevor
online.
Lawrence is 20 out of 25, 7 yards, and that last drive capped off by the touchdown from Travis Etienne. It was 17-0 Las Vegas, but Jacksonville is on a 24-3 run. And now, because of the penalty, they'll kick off from the 50. Trying to pin the Raiders deep. There is a flag down. Abdullah is stopped and around the 15-yard line. Winger the tackle, but let's see what the
Friendly mortar strike inbound.
Taking team number 5. 5-yard penalty from the end of the right.
penalty on Andre Cisco. Well, Saturday, it's an SEC on CBS doubleheader beginning at noon Eastern with Missouri meeting Tennessee. And then at 3:30, Alabama faces Ole Miss. A big day of college football. Saturday on CBS.
Mission is complete.
Josh Jacobs went to Alabama. That was a tough loss for the Crimson last night. Brian Kelly going for 2 and LSU wins.
Those numbers are going to be adjusted. Tennessee at number 1. Alabama
Right, so they haven't come out with the new ranking.
I have to.
First and 10, Carr to Jacobs. And a first down for Las Vegas. All right, James, it's been a quiet couple of quarters for the Raiders offensively. What has to change for Las Vegas?
Well, you saw it on that play right there. Yards after contact. So Josh Jacobs makes the tackler miss a little bit. He picks up 6, 7, 8 yards afterwards. And you saw the same thing early on from Devontae Adams. A couple balls that he caught in the first quarter where he was breaking tackles, getting first downs. That didn't happen in the third quarter for the Raiders.
Carr, pressure coming, gets rid of it. Adams could not hold on. He was open, too. NFL Today update. Here's JB and Boomer Esiason.
Like the Jets' force of character. Off of a Josh Allen interception, back come the Jets. Zach Wilson to James Robinson. That's a 7-yard touchdown. Look who's got the lead late in the third period. That would be the Jets, 17-14 over the Bills. Back to Andrew Catalog.
Yeah, guys, James Robinson scored almost exactly at the same time as his former teammate, Travis Etienne. Second down and 10. Jacobs up the middle. Nice play by Arden Key, the former Raider. We asked Josh Jacobs about going against his old teammate Key, and he just started laughing. He said, I got a feeling he's going to be pretty hyped up to play us.
And he is such a unique player because he can play at each and every slot there. He can even line up over the nose. He's not a huge guy. He's not a small guy. He can line up at the 3 positions, line up at defensive end. They have him slated at linebacker right now, but he moves up and down that offensive line, trying to find a place where he can get a mismatch. And right now, there he is right there, right over the right guard.
Third down and 9. Here comes the pressure. Carr steps up, throws, and it is caught for a first down. Oh, that was clutch by Derek Carr as Foster Morrow moves the chains.
You know, when we were kids, you used to have those cartoons where the legs get going really, really fast. That's Derek Carr coming out of there, and he's trying to maintain his balance even as he's running so that he can make a good throw, deliver an accurate pass. Because the previous pass that he threw to Devontae Adams, he was a little bit behind on that when he was moving and scrambling away from the pressure. Second catch today for Morrow, and Carr 19 of 26 for 248 yards. Jacobs running right. Gets off that right. Jacobs across midfield. And finally tackled by Josh Allen. 8 hard-earned yards for Josh Jacobs. 8 yards, and that ball on the left hash to start. He ran all the way almost to the far sideline. That's about 30 yards. Cut back the other way, another 30 yards. So that was a 60-yard run to gain 8 yards. Right now, if that was me, I'd be touching the top of my helmet saying, I need somebody to come in. I need some oxygen. 14th carry for Jacobs. He's got 64 yards. They go right back to him. This time, taken down by Corey Peters. You know, we met with Jacobs yesterday, and he lost about 10 pounds. He hired a personal nutritionist and chef. He's cut out a lot of fatty foods, eating a lot of fish. Now he's about 218 pounds. Last year he was up around 228. Said he feels faster. And he's also happy with how powerful he still is. He thought maybe losing that 10 pounds, he wouldn't have as much power, but he still feels the same way in terms of power as he did a year ago. 66 yards on the carries after only 1 yard for 5 carries. Looking for more here. And Devon Hamilton with the
no.
Andrew, another one of the things that we talked about with Jacobs is that he really picked Marshawn Lynch on how he needs to spend more time on recovery than he does perhaps on training. That extended to just before the game today when he preemptively got 2 IV bags just to avoid any cramping under this hot, humid sun.
I can hear Marshawn Lynch. You need to just chill a little bit. Quit working out so hard.
Jacobs not this one.
Thermite incoming!
Batu Kasi, the former Jet, on the tackle.
think that's Rayshawn Jenkins down at the bottom of the pile, slow to get up.
It is. The sixth-year man out of Miami is down. Training staff coming out. We'll step aside on CBS.
I'm reloading!
To Ram. People behind the grill. And more people behind the people behind them. First leg of the road trips. More uncles who take Thanksgiving football games too seriously. And more people who can't resist telling you that the leaves are changing. Are switching to Ram.
During the Ram Black Friday sales event, get 0% financing plus 2,000 total bonus cash on the 2022 Ram 1500.
T-Mobile won't raise the price of your talk, text, and data. $225 in benefits every month.
Activated. I joined Uber One to be frugal, because I'm famous. But not famous. You know, that guy.
Bruh, why are you sitting on a car camping, bro? Why don't you move your legs? You are sitting on a car camping. No, I wasn't.
Changing max!
I'll work you like a rented mule, brother.
Send Jackson coming!
Exactly what I tell you.
You want to know the real price for protecting the ranch? I don't think you do.
Stop thinking that you have
Changing max!
You're in my prison now.
Yellowstone, 2-hour premiere event. Exclusively on Paramount Network.
The NFL is sponsored by Applebee's. Vets and active military eat free this Veterans Day. And by Ram Trucks, built to serve.
Authentic stories. Share yours at #MyNativeStory. Jenkins back on the Jacksonville sideline. 3rd down and 10 for Carr and the Raiders. Wingard is coming to replace Jenkins.
Try to get away from that fool, dog. Still got me. That fool's a maniac, Tommy. Still got me.
Adams is on the sideline. No, incomplete. Good pressure by
¿Qué pasó, mi reina?
Wingard, who had just come into the game for Jenkins. And now on 4th and 10, the punter A.J. Cole comes out.
Daniela, let your brother play. Stop being bullied.
You know, Derek Carr runs away from the pressure. The offensive lineman kind of whips a little bit. And you're thinking, well, Derek Carr throw the football. On the offensive line, you can't slow down those guys, and they're not, and they come to the quarterback unimpeded. Make the throw bad pass. That time he wasn't able to connect with Devontae Adams.
Raiders ran a fake punt. It did not work. Cole punts this one back. He will go for the fair catch at the 9-yard line. 9:56 to go. Jacksonville with the ball.
Friendly UAV online.
Move up, move up. Move up, move up, move up. Move up, move up. To the bus, to the bus. We're in the tunnel to the right. Right side tunnel, right side tunnel.
I've never watched Patrick's practices. Superstitious. You don't need to get that
Enemy
personal.
UAV overhead.
Personal price plan, it just helps you create an affordable price. Good neighbor.
I'm reloading!
Each morning, start with a quick roll.
Ready.
Yes, coach.
Here. This is what revolution looks like.
Requesting close air. Target marked.
Solid copy. Sparrow 10. Inbound process.
This is insane.
Go ahead. Put back the target. Copy. UAV orbiting the AO. Recon is online.
Thursday.
Covering up.
Incoming frag. Destroying one of objective trucks.
Don't stop.
Semtex is coming.
Be advised. UAV is exiting the AO.
Welcome to East New York.
A new East New York. Tonight on CBS. NFL debut.
Reloading.
Brady in the box.
Setting charge.
Victory secure. Good fight.
Coming up next, game 2 of our NFL on CBS doubleheader in Tampa. Matthew Stafford and take on Tom Brady and the Bucs. The NFL is on CBS. 9:56 to go here. Jackson DeVille liking what he sees. 24-20. Jaguars in front. They've got the football back, and they'll begin this drive at their own 9-yard line. Running it on first down. ETN is spun down by Billings, and no gain on the play. These two teams met in the Hall of Fame game back in August, and Travis Etienne told us that going to Canton and getting a little taste of the Hall of Fame really lit a fire under him.
Yeah.
He realized that this is the start of his journey to maybe one day be in the Hall of Fame. And he's fired up to go and having a good game today with 2 touchdowns. Second down and 11. Pressure's coming from Perriman. Lawrence steps up and throws and completes it to Jones. A flag is down. What a play by Lawrence. That was nearly a safety.
We saw on the other end Derek Carr with unimpeded rushers not able to get the ball off well.
Penalties decline. Result of play, first down.
But a fantastic job, like you said, by Trevor Lawrence. The good feet. And here's the route. Yeah, at the top of the route, there's a little tug there. But every defensive back would tell you that's not really holding. Holding is when he stops running. When he can't move, that's holding. That little tug as he's trying to redirect, go across his face.
Why he do that to him? He should have gone that way.
It's clear by watching the film, Lawrence is not scared to take a hit.
Look, what is this just a pen with?
You know, like we have talked about, the Jaguars being in this position, ahead late in the ballgame. Even though you've got a lead, you still need that closer. You need the guys who are going to step forward. Marvin Jones, Zay Jones, Christian Kirk. Step forward and make the plays in critical situations to keep this drive moving. And to put the Raiders in a bigger hole than they're already in. The Raiders need stoppers on defense.
Second and 10, Lawrence over the middle. It's caught at the 30. Martinez on the tackle after the reception from Chris Manhertz, his first today.
The enemy has the lead.
They've scored points on each of their last 4 possessions, and James, to your point, they have been in every one of these games this year, but have not found ways to close games. And Trevor Lawrence told us at some point we have to go and finish one of these, and I know I've got to be better. And Doug Peterson told us that we've learned the hard way, but now we just need somebody to close it out, whether that's on offense or defense. 3rd and 3 is in.
Got your cover.
A good defensive hold there by the Raiders, and now comes the punt unit for Jacksonville.
And trying to run crossing route when you are in conflict, in traffic, and you can't get but it just didn't mesh properly. You had guys coming from depth in the secondary to come up, and they weren't on the line of scrimmage.
Jaguars second of their previous 8 third down attempts until that
Woo!
from. Throw slides down at the 26, a 6-yard return after a 50-yard punt. 7:28 to go on CBS.
See, they don't happen on your schedule. I mean, take a chestnut. It doesn't just all beg hard. There's no good time to bring it a window. Oh, I mean, if they did, you wouldn't need a Geico claim team. There's available 24/7.
UAV overhead.
As I can tell, chestnuts don't talk.
Geico, your claims team is here for you 24/7.
Well, things to do, Mr. Chestnut.
With DirecTV,
Friendly UAV online.
and on
Hostile UAV in the area.
Requesting recon flyover.
Get your TV together. Call 1-800-120.
Took us there, UAV.
Changing max!
This Truman die combo is only $6.
But you bring nothing home for your abuelita.
You okay?
No.
Hurry, there's $6 deal and soon.
With my hectic life, you'd think retirement would be the last thing on my mind. Thankfully,
Enemy
Voya
UAV
provides
overhead.
comprehensive solutions and shows me how to get the most out of my workplace benefits. Voya helps me feel like I got it all under control. Voya. Well invested.
Bruh.
UAV on station.
Can I help you?
Need you mail this?
Layla is our messenger pigeon. What?
Oh my god.
This is mostly secure. Mostly.
Pussy boy.
That SMS
Bomba
text
clata,
that we sent,
pussy boy.
It's unencrypted. Other people might see your text just like other people might see that letter.
Fuck that nigga. Where you going, man? Come on. We gonna get this dub, dude. A lot of dubs going on. Ooh, Bobby way. Ooh, on the wall. Nah, you don't get that. I thought you don't get that with this.
Time now for game moments presented
leave
by
that.
WhatsApp.
Leave.
Trevor Lawrence, 219 yards passing on the day.
You're halfway to
Touchdown
mission
pass to
complete.
Christian
Stand by.
Kirk.
Enemy
Travis
UAV active.
Etienne also finding the end zone not once but twice for Jacksonville today, and they lead it 24-20.
Friendly cluster mine set.
Possession coming here for Carr and the Raiders, and defensively for Jacksonville, Rashawn Jenkins is questionable to return. He's being evaluated for a concussion. The Wingard remains out there at the safety spot for Jacksonville.
UAV is orbiting the area.
Carr, he's got Adams incomplete, and Adams is open. Two were in sync in the first half, but have not gotten it going here in the second half.
You know, you look at those 0 yards.
Look at Ed been driving the ball for a long
One
time.
catch,
I know.
and right at the line of scrimmage, he gets tackled. You had an opportunity there, that deep glance route. Stick that ball right in between the 1 and the 7. You don't want to lead him. Devontae Adams is going into that second part of the double coverage. He's expecting to be stopped in the hole. So Derek Carr is a wide receiver because of a poor read.
3 consecutive times now where Carr has targeted Adams, and there hasn't been a catch. Carr to Jenkins. He is tackled by Wingard after a 3-yard pickup.
UAV in the area.
Down.
Almost a little too quick to take the check down there. If you're going to take that short underneath route, let the deep route continue to drive the linebackers back deep and then take the check down. Right now, the Jacksonville Jaguars and Mike Caldwell
Shout out.
down one-on-one rushes against this offensive line to get after the quarterback. Look at guys milling around, RT, some of those guys at the second level. Trust me, they're going to come.
Play clock at 5. 3rd and 7. Here they come, Carr, and it's checked with an incomplete. Abdullah cannot hold on. It was Devin Lloyd, the rookie, applying the pressure.
That line. You can see an offensive lineman just whipping and he's going through. But a great setup by Mike Caldwell, the defensive coordinator, because normally you would think line up a guy over the center, both guards, both tackles, and come after Derek Carr. That time the spaghetti got through all over Derek Carr.
Second 3 and out today. And there's a fan on the field as the punt was hit. I believe they're going to blow this dead. I believe they're going to have to punt again. It looked like the fan was on the field, so I'd expect another punt.
Hostile launched. Hostile UAV in the area. Hostile SAE incoming.
So a bit of a delay as this fan will now be escorted out of here. We talked to Josh McDaniels about how he is different his second time around in Denver 2009, 2010. He said, I lacked wisdom when I was with the Broncos. And then when I went back to New England after I lost the job in Denver, I learned so much more from Bill Belichick because I saw him in a different light, his level of communication, how great of a leader he is. What he really learned is that his demeanor is so important to the culture of the Raiders. He told us he can't go up and down. He said in Denver, he rode the roller coaster. But now he's not getting on the roller coaster. And he feels like that's the biggest difference in himself as a coach now in his second time around.
And you'll hear coaches talk about they have to be themselves. And you really do. You can't create an image just because you move from coordinator to head coach.
Flag is down before the punt. A false start against Las Vegas.
False start. Offense number 10. 5-yard penalty. No fourth down.
Another penalty on Mac Hollins.
And this wind is actually starting to pick up a little bit. Now they're punting into that wind, so Jamal Agnew may have a chance to return this if they do a good job holding up the Gunners on the outside.
Agnew awaiting the punt at his own 27-yard line. Is a good kick by Cole. Agnew all the way back to his 15. And Hollins is down there to make the special teams play. We'll be back in 30 seconds after this. This one away for the Jaguars. Jones in motion. Here's ETN. Couple of tackles. Shoved out by Perriman, but a good job by Travis Etienne.
You know, we try and put runners in boxes, and we talk about what type of styles they are. And yes, Travis Etienne is not Derrick Henry, but you see to be able to run through tackles, and then that physicalness right along the sideline, where he lowered the shoulder. Anybody wants to hit me, you try it. I'm about to run over you if you come up and try it.
Good start to this drive. Etienne has rushed for 73 yards and 2 touchdowns. Hasty in motion. Lawrence will pass it to Jones, and it's right there. Nice play by Jonathan Abram, a 1-yard pickup. His This is what we've been talking about. Trouble down the stretch for Jacksonville. All 6 of their losses by 8 points or fewer. And going back to they lost 9 consecutive one-score games.
You start to doubt a little bit, but the new coaching staff, Doug Peterson, we see it at practice on Fridays, and we see it in meetings. He's trying to instill in these guys the confidence, even though they haven't finished the deal yet.
Reception can't get away from the active. It's a 3rd down. Big play coming here inside 5 minutes to go.
Right now, you look at his revamp. Marvin Jones is the only one who's there from last year. The new guy inside, Christian Kirk, Evan Ingram new. Who can you throw the ball to? Who do you trust to pick yourself up 5 yards from Trevor Lawrence?
Raiders defense has not come up with a sack yet today. They got Max Crosby, Chandler Jones. This Jaguars offensive line is Kevin Lawrence clean. Can they hold up here on 3rd and 4?
Inside over the guard.
And the road is dead. Before the snap, Doug Peterson called timeout. His first of the half.
Jacksonville.
What?
Stay tuned for the NFL Today update delivered by Little Caesars. Join JB, Phil, Nate, Boomer, and Coach Cower for all the latest NFL scores and highlights. We've chronicled the Jaguars' struggles in close games, but the Raiders this year are 0-4 in one-score games.
Oh.
So far, hoping to get a chance to lead Las Vegas victory. Number of close games, and had that 17-0 lead against Kansas City and could not close the deal at Arrowhead, and now up 17-0 today.
And have not been able to win a game on the road in addition to that. So you can double up on the stats. Somebody on the side of the ball has to make a critical play. This could be the start of it right here.
3rd and 4. Lawrence fires, and it's caught for a 1st down. Christian Kirk out of bounds at midfield. A 10-yard pickup.
You know, we saw Christian Kirk on the touchdown in the 3-by-1 set. Almost a similar route right here. He made it. The defensive back believe he's going to try and cross his face and come back to the inside. And then great separation. And once again, they talked about it. That back foot and having enough arm strength to throw that ball on a rope and get the ball to an open receiver.
Doug Peterson told us Friday that he likes a matchup with his receivers against the Vegas secondary. It's played out that way today. As Etienne finds some room. Nice moves by Etienne. And tackled at the 29 by Martinez. A 20-yard run.
Travis Etienne talked to us about slow through the hole, to the hole, and then a and you can see those eyes. Where's the hole going to be? Because it's not like the offensive line is going to open up a hole every time. He's thinking somewhere between the center and the tight end on the right side. I'm running. Where's the hole going to be? You get slow to it. When it opens, you have to be able to burst through it, and he certainly has that burst.
They actually spotted at the 32. 2 runs this drive for ETN, 16 and 18 yards. They go right back to him. Trying to get to the outside. Good vision and patience there by ETN. Martinez able to finish him off. And now Josh McDaniels will use a timeout. His first of the 2nd half.
One little thing that Trevor Lawrence does well is he gets away from the center. He gets that ball deep to the runner, so the runner has great vision as he's getting up to the line. He doesn't just turn around and say, here, you come and take it from me. I'm going to drop back and give it to you. It allows Travis Etienne that extra second.
in the area.
He is 4 rushing yards away from having over 100 yards rushing and a touchdown in 3 consecutive games. The Jaguar to do that is Fred Taylor.
And you can see just by him walking around the effort level that he's put out today, because early on he had 4 carries for 0 yards, and in one of those carries he lost about 6 yards. So he's been fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage almost the entire game. And because he's been fighting so hard, after a while the Raider defenders, they get a little tired. They're trying to move and stop him and do all that. So this is a huge conflict and a huge battle right at the line of scrimmage.
Back. ETN. Just short of a first down. Josh McDaniels uses his second timeout. Absolutely critical for Las Vegas to hold Jacksonville to a field goal attempt here with 3:12 to go.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Here's a situation, James, where you've got a hot running back in ETN who has just 100 yards. As you pointed out earlier, you got a guy in Trevor Lawrence who can fall forward. This is 3rd and 1.
Do you take the snap under center, go back and hand it to Travis Etienne? Do you take it from the shotgun where Etienne can be running? You do have that option. The Jaguars have also sent in Walker Little, an extra tackle, and he's lined up right here at the end of the line.
Come on, he's on fire, bro, and he's still not getting hit. He's on fire. I'm tagging him. Like, what more does he need?
Short.
Hey.
That's a big play by the second-tier linebacker out of Stanford. 4 down and now decision time for Doug.
Pulling offensive lineman. Ran that offensive lineman. Shot through that gap. Once he pulls around,
Enemy UAV active.
vacated that gap. Martinez, I'm just going to attack the line because once that told me it's going to be right, I know where it's going. So I got to the hole for Travis.
James, they're keeping the offense out on the field. It's 4th and 1. Do you like this decision by Doug Peterson?
I love it. Team, because you're telling me I believe in my defense number 2, but I also believe in the offense number 1 that they can pick up this first down. Telling them, hey, I didn't call a good enough play. I'm going to call a play that's going to really work. We're going to stick it to him.
Our UAV is
Talked all
in
week
the area.
about making plays
Hostile
late in
mortar
games
incoming.
to get the Jaguars over the hump. He's going to give somebody a chance here to make a play for Jacksonville. 4th and 1.